Planning a trip to Vietnam? That's exciting! It's one of Southeast Asia's most stunning and hospitable destinations, but keep in mind, what's considered normal at home might not always fly here. From the bustling streets of Hanoi to the serene waters of Ha Long Bay, Vietnam is a country brimming with incredible food, rich culture, and breathtaking landscapes. But hold on a minute. Before you pack your bags and hop on that plane, there are a few things you need to know. We're about to dive deep into 10 common habits that could land you in hot water with the locals. Trust me, the last thing you want is to offend someone or find yourself on the wrong side of the law while exploring this beautiful country. Let's get started.
Alright guys, let's talk about public displays of affection, or PDA. In many Western cultures, it's normal to see couples holding hands, hugging, or kissing in public. But in Vietnam, it's different. Holding hands is accepted, but more than that can be seen as inappropriate. I saw a couple kissing in a park in Hanoi. They drew disapproving stares from older locals. Save the passionate kisses for your hotel room. Take cues from the locals. Public displays of affection are much more reserved in Vietnam.
Okay folks, here's a big one. Politics. Now I know we're all passionate about our beliefs and love a good debate. But when you're in Vietnam, it's best to steer clear of political discussions, especially those critical of the government. What might be considered a harmless conversation starter back home could be interpreted as disrespectful or even offensive here. Engaging in heated political debates or criticizing the government can land you in some serious trouble. Instead of debating politics, why not strike up a conversation about the local cuisine, the beautiful scenery, or the fascinating history of Vietnam?
Alright, drone enthusiasts, listen up. I know Vietnam offers some seriously stunning landscapes just begging to be captured from above. But before you launch your drone and start filming, there's one crucial thing you need to know. Drone usage is heavily regulated in Vietnam. You can't just fly your drone anywhere you please. In fact, flying a drone without proper authorization can result in hefty fines and even legal trouble. Always obtain the necessary permits before you even think about unpacking your drone.
Okay, photography buffs, this one's for you. While Vietnam is incredibly photogenic, be cautious about snapping pics in certain places. Specifically, avoid military installations and government buildings, admire them from afar, and don't point your lens in their direction. Vietnam takes its security seriously, and photographing these areas can raise red flags. Stick to capturing the beautiful landscapes, vibrant street scenes, and friendly locals.
Alright, let's talk about temples and pagodas, those serene and spiritual oases scattered throughout Vietnam. These sacred sites hold deep cultural and religious significance for the Vietnamese people, so it's crucial to approach them with the utmost respect, and that includes dressing appropriately. Avoid wearing revealing clothing like short shorts, tank tops, or anything that exposes your shoulders and knees. I remember visiting a beautiful temple in Hoi An, and there was a group of tourists, clearly unprepared for the dress code. They were wearing shorts and sleeveless tops, and they were politely denied entry by the temple staff. So, to avoid any similar situations, pack light, breathable clothing that covers your shoulders and knees.
Alright, party animals, this one's for you. Vietnam's nightlife is vibrant, but being overly loud or intoxicated in public is frowned upon. Vietnamese culture values respect and harmony. Shouting or causing a scene is seen as disrespectful. Keep your volume in check, especially in residential areas. Remember, a little respect goes a long way in Vietnamese culture.
Let's get real for a moment. This one's important. We're not talking about headache meds, but illegal drugs. Vietnam enforces some of the strictest drug laws in the world, with severe consequences for possession, use, or trafficking. Even small amounts of illegal substances can lead to long prison sentences, heavy fines, lengthy prison sentences, and even deportation. The government has a zero-tolerance policy, and these laws apply to everyone, including tourists. To stay out of serious legal trouble, it's crucial to avoid any involvement with drugs and follow local laws closely. This isn't something to take lightly. Whatever you do, do not get mixed up with drugs in Vietnam. It's simply not worth the risk.
Let's talk about something that might surprise you: gambling. In Vietnam, gambling is tightly controlled and mostly illegal, especially for Vietnamese citizens. Games like poker, sports betting, and online casinos are off-limits and can lead to steep fines or even jail time. Although there have been recent moves to allow limited casino access for locals under strict conditions, restrictions remain strong. Tourists are allowed to gamble, but only in government-approved, licensed casinos, usually found in major cities or resort areas. You'll need to show a valid passport to enter. Be warned, joining underground games or informal betting rings is illegal for everyone, including foreigners. To stay safe and avoid serious consequences, stick to the official venues if you're feeling lucky.
Now, let's touch on a sensitive but important topic: public protests. In Vietnam, organizing or participating in public protests without government approval is strictly prohibited. The government exercises strict oversight over public assemblies and demonstrations. Taking part in an unapproved protest can lead to fines, detention, or, for foreigners, even deportation. Anyone planning to demonstrate must register with the local People's Committee and adhere strictly to the approved content. Protesting without prior authorization is deemed illegal and can result in serious consequences. For your safety and to respect local laws, it's best to avoid engaging in any form of public protest or politically sensitive activities while in Vietnam. Always stay informed about local regulations and exercise caution.
Alright folks, let's wrap things up with a crucial aspect of Vietnamese culture: respect for their national symbols, particularly the Vietnamese flag and currency, the Vietnamese dong. The Vietnamese flag, with its iconic red background and yellow star, represents the country's history, struggles, and triumphs. It's a powerful symbol of national pride, and treating it with disrespect is a serious no-no. Similarly, the Vietnamese dong, the country's currency, should be handled with care and respect. Avoid crumpling banknotes, tossing them around, or stepping on them. These actions are considered highly disrespectful and can offend locals. So, remember, when you're in Vietnam, treat their national symbols with the same respect you would afford your own.
And there you have it. 10 things you should never do in Vietnam. Being mindful of these cultural norms can make all the difference in having a respectful and hassle-free experience. Vietnam is an incredible country with vibrant traditions, breathtaking scenery, and welcoming locals. As visitors, it's our responsibility to respect the culture and adapt where needed. Stay informed, be respectful, and you're sure to enjoy the journey of a lifetime. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the related video on your screen for more fascinating content. Explore our channel for even more exciting videos. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Globe Gazette for more incredible stories. Your support means everything to us. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.